Oh, hello. I really wanted to make another video explaining all the misconceptions and stigmas that the previous video I put up created. Well, if you don't know what video, I'll link that in the description. But basically, with the video, I didn't get the message across. It was made in conjunction with this advocacy program called Voicebox. Just happened recently, and I managed to belt out a kind of prototype. It's the end part that you see. You know, no sound of music or anything like that. Just the transitions and all the slides at the end. And I got a chance to show that prototype to the group, and it started out well, and they responded well to it, and you know, like, oh, the graphics are really good, the animation's amazing, and then I realized what had happened. One of them actually said, I prefer the term differently abled, and they're referring to those disability slides where it has on the screen disability, and then afterwards it says amazing abilities. Basically they took the slides as the first slide as showing the truth, and then the next slide as showing a kind of sugar-coated, how, a nice way of putting it, sort of thing, which isn't correct. Basically, I worked really hard on the video to explain it to these people, and yeah, it was quite creepy when I couldn't get the message across, because they sort of thought that they believed all the stigmas. They believed the stigma of of defect or disease, or they believed the stigma of disability or epidemic, So yeah, I actually worked quite hard on that video to try and get the message across, and it wasn't too good. but yeah, it was quite creepy being in that room with them, knowing that they thought all those things, because it's not true. Basically, the premise of the video was to show the stigma and then reveal the truth. But basically, they did. It's like all NT. They do a whole lot of mental gymnastics to believe what they want to believe, even if you tell them the truth. So yeah, the video itself, it shows you the stigma, and then the paint washing over it reveals the truth. So for example, with the case of disability, it shows the words disability like on the screen, and then it washes over that ugly stigma, and reveals the truth of amazing abilities. For a defect or a disease, that's obviously not factual. Well, or people might think it's factual when it's not, and it washes over a difference or variation, and it reveals the truth. So all the things like disability, a defect or a disease or a tragedy, those things are the stigmas. Those are the things that are false, that are not true. And there's no, there's no, they don't know. They can't understand. Shit. So in the video, when it says disease or defect, disability or tragedy, those particular slides, those are the stigmas. Those are what is not true. and yeah, you see the paint washing over it and revealing the truth. Yeah, that group. It was, yeah, I was really hoping I would get through to them, but a lot of them couldn't get it, couldn't get the concept. One of them asked me, "What's Asperger's? What's that?" You know, and so I told her, oh, it's a neurological variant. And then she goes, oh, neurological variant, neurological of the brain. Oh, so you have a problem with your brain. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? But yeah, I tried very hard to explain it to that person, and she wasn't able to get it. I told her that there are quite a lot of stigmas and misconceptions online. When you type it in Google, you can come up, you can contract all sorts of weird ideas about Asperger's, or ideas that are just plainly false. But yeah, she wasn't able to understand. I told her, oh, there's actually a lot of stigmas and misconceptions online when you use Google. And she said, oh yeah, I'll have to look them up later. Yeah. See ya.